You said you started smoking marijuana for kind of self-medicating for anxiety, right?
Right.
Things often start for one reason, but then continue for another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no heroin addict ever started doing heroin to become an addict.
Yeah.
They started it because they either wanted pain control or they were partying. So they started doing the drug, but then pretty soon the drug started doing them. And they get addicted to it, and then they just start doing it to keep from getting sick. And you're saying that your brother smokes marijuana, that they don't do everything that they should do. But there's something that I call outrageous overshadowing. And that's when one person's behavior is so outrageous that it overshadows the behavior of another. The things that you're doing are so noisy, they're so outrageous that everybody looks at the squeaky wheel. I mean, you're knocking holes in walls, you're yelling and screaming, so everybody's gonna look at you. What are you gonna be doing this when you're 35?
You know, that part, I can't really say, but one thing when I do have those outrages is most of the time I do black out. The rage just gets the best of me.
It's a panic reaction. You don't have the access to the drug and you start to panic.
Yeah.
And you claim you don't have an addiction problem, but I mean, you clearly do.
I don't think it's the marijuana that's, causing my actions.
You have a problem. You do, and you need to recognize that, Ryan.
Without your weed, without your marijuana, you turn to alcohol.
When you turn to beer, you're not a nice drunk.
No.
I feel like you want something to stay high.
Well, I just feel like I don't need the help. Pretty much like I'm set on my ways.
Well, you're here
Yeah.
talking to me. I'm sure you're wishing you weren't, but you are.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good mind reader.
Sure.
And let me tell you what I'm reading in your mind right now. You're talking to me, and there's a fear response because I seem to be talking about taking marijuana out of your life. And right now, in your opinion, marijuana is about the only thing that's working for you in your life. And here's this bald guy talking about taking that away from you. And you're saying, what the hell? I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of keeping me going. I mean, it keeps me mellowed out. I get from one day to the next. And if you take that away, you think you've seen rage. You ain't seen rage till you take that out of my life. And I've been holding this together myself. I'm self-medicating here. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for party. I'm doing this for management. This is something I do to take care of myself. And now you're saying, oh, you need to quit that. That's bad for you. Well, it may be bad for most people, but it's not bad for me because it helps me get through the day, the week, the month, and life. How am I doing?
Dr. Phil, man. he took it out of my mind right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now let me tell you what you should be thinking. Let me give you an alternative script.
Okay.
An alternative script is, I'm 25 and living with my mother. I'm knocking holes in walls, so this medication I'm self-medicating with is obviously not doing all that good of a job. It hasn't solved any problems, it's just masking them. And I've got talent. I should be, at 25, living on my own, supporting myself, pursuing a career in music or whatever it is that lights my fire. But if I've got a problem with anxiety or something, if somebody's got a better way to handle that, then give it to me. Just don't take the one thing I've got to self-manage away from me and not put something in its place. You want to take that away? Fine. Give me something better. That is what I would want you thinking if you were listening to me.